In a small village called Udo, there lived a girl named Ola. Ola was different from other girls. Every time she told the truth, her lips grew a little bigger. At first it was funny. Her friends would laugh and ask her to tell more truths just to see her lips grow. But as Ola got older, her lips became very big. People in the village started to avoid her. Ola's mother, Amara, was worried. She wanted Ola to find a husband, but no man in the village wanted to marry a girl with such big lips. Amara tried everything to make Ola's lips smaller. She made Ola eat special herbs and rub oils on her lips, but nothing worked. One day, Ola's younger brother, Kobe, got very sick. The village healer couldn't make him better. Ola knew she had to do something to help her brother. She remembered an old story about a magic flower that could cure any sickness. The flower grew on top of a faraway mountain. Ola decided to go find the flower to save her brother. She packed some food and water and set off early one morning. As she walked through the village, she heard people whispering and laughing at her big lips. But Ola didn't care. She was on a mission to save Kobe. The journey was long and hard. Ola walked for many days. She crossed rivers and climbed hills. Sometimes she was scared, but she kept going. She thought about Kobe and how much she wanted to help him. After many days, Ola finally reached the mountain. It was very tall and steep. She started to climb, even though her legs were tired. The higher she climbed, the colder it got. Ola shivered but didn't stop. Near the top of the mountain, Ola saw something shiny. It was the magic flower. She was so happy. But then she heard a deep, scary voice. "Who dares to come to my mountain?" the voice boomed. Ola was scared, but she stood up tall. "I am Ola from Udo village," she said. "I've come to get the magic flower to save my sick brother." Out of the shadows came a big, scary monster. It had sharp teeth and glowing eyes. "Many have tried to take my flower," the monster growled. "None have succeeded. To get the flower, you must pass a test." Ola's heart beat fast, but she nodded. "I will take your test," she said bravely. The monster smiled a scary smile. "My test is simple," it said. "You must tell me 3 truths. If your lips grow bigger with each truth, you can have the flower. But if you lie, I will eat you up." Ola took a deep breath. She knew this was her chance to save Kobe. She looked the monster in the eye and began to speak. "My first truth is, I love my brother Kobe more than anyone in the world," Ola said. Her lips grew a little bigger. The monster nodded. "Go on," it said. "My second truth is, I am scared of you, but I am brave enough to face my fear," Ola said. Her lips grew even bigger. The monster leaned in close. "One more truth," it growled. Ola thought hard. She wanted to say something that would really show the monster how honest she was. Finally, she spoke. "My final truth is, even though my big lips make people laugh at me and no one wants to marry me, I'm proud of who I am because my lips show that I always tell the truth." As Ola finished speaking, her lips grew so big they almost covered her whole face. The monster stared at her for a long time. Then, to Ola's surprise, it started to laugh. "You have passed the test, Ola from Udo village," the monster said. "You are the most honest person I have ever met. Take the magic flower and go heal your brother." Ola couldn't believe it. She had done it. She carefully picked the magic flower and thanked the monster. Then she started her long journey back home. When Ola finally reached Udo village, everyone was surprised to see her. Her lips were bigger than ever, but she held the magic flower high. She ran to Kobe and gave him the flower to eat. To everyone's amazement, Kobe got better right away. He jumped out of bed laughing and hugging Ola. The whole village cheered. From that day on, no one in Udo village made fun of Ola's big lips. They knew her lips were a sign of her bravery and honesty. Many young men even started to think her lips were beautiful. But the biggest surprise came a few days later. Ola woke up one morning and looked in the mirror. Her lips had shrunk back to normal size. She ran to tell her mother. "Ola," Amara said with tears in her eyes, "your lips were big to teach you and the village a lesson. Now that everyone knows the value of honesty, you don't need big lips anymore." Ola was happy, but she knew that even if her lips grew big again, she would always tell the truth. She'd learned that being honest was more important than what others thought of her looks. As the days passed, life in Udo village changed. People started telling the truth more often. They remembered Ola's bravery and how her honesty had saved Kobe. The village became a happier place,